Hello everyone. I am Lauren and I am a sound healing doula, and today I want to talk about an instance where I had like a real realization as to why I feel like I need to reinvent myself, my business, or why I need to not stay connected to the thing that I've set a goal for, and it just doesn't really allow me to have consistency in terms of what it is that I'm doing, or how I'm sort of unable to see personal results. So one thing that I have realized is that the reason that I've been feeling incredibly stagnant with my energy, my business, any project that I really have going, and I do have a lot of them, it's because internally I have set a deadline, and this has then removed the need for me to feel good about it, because it then becomes something that I feel like I need to do rather than something that I want to do. And I was doing a little bit of research, and this is something that I know that others struggle with, and it's called PDA. And I've now felt like I am dedicated to changing the narrative that I have around being given deadlines, tasks, or just changing it from a simple request, especially from those outside of me. And this has done a lot for me already, because I've been feeling for a while now that it feels like the deadline means it needs to be absolutely perfect, and if it's not perfect, it means that I've not only failed the person who's asking for the request, it is also a reflection on who I am, and I felt like it means that I'm not worthy of all the things that I've set my mind to and laid out, because I'm excited to achieve those goals. And while I've been sitting here and kind of thinking about it in great detail, the solution to that is releasing some of the pressure that I'm personally putting on me to be perfect, and knowing that everyone messes up at some point, and nobody's absolutely perfect, because we're humans. We are experiencing life as a collective, and instead of me focusing on stuff that I'm doing, I want to move into that space of being again. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm just hearing and feeling the terms human doing versus human being, and it's we're human beings, we're supposed to just be who we are without without restriction when it comes to our authentic self, and as long as we're not causing harm to others, being our most authentic self is perfect. It's okay. And I am just allowing my projects to be like a reflection of me, an extension of me, and the more that I'm opening myself up to experimenting with these projects and saying what's on my mind, being honest, I know that on my healing journey, my inner child is feeling very safe, and like learning to be safe in different environments is a new thing for me. So I am now allowing myself to, like, I feel safe when it's just me and my inner child. Like, that's fine. Like, I know I'm safe. But then when it comes to factoring in different people that I have been interacting with over the years, there's a different dynamic there, and I do need to factor in different things to allow that same level of safety that I find with being with myself and knowing what it is that I want, and also understanding boundaries and like the fact that it's okay if they change from person to person, moment to moment, because the most important thing here is that I need to be safe. I need to feel safe in order to produce the work that I know that I'm capable of producing. And I have just been allowing myself to say and hear, feel the affirmations that I've written for myself, and I'm just in a space right now where I'm allowing my inner child to experiment, and like knowing that it is safe to experiment, and like doing this and reaffirming to her that even when she decides to do something that isn't what is necessarily like written down in with directions, or like a recipe, for instance, like cooking at the moment is something that I'm fully embracing, and knowing that a recipe outside of like a cake or something, like maybe like the first half of a recipe is like you have to get this bit right, but then like the last half where it's like, oh, now you can take the cake out and put it on the top, you can like put it on a surface to cool down. Like after that bit you can go in and decorate it however you like. So that's kind of where I've been with sort of experimenting with stuff, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to experiment in so many different ways recently, and nothing in fact has happened to me. Like my brain is starting to learn that it's okay if I spill something. Like it's perfectly fine. It's okay if I drop something. Like I can clean it up. It's fine. And now that I've got to that stage of knowing that my body does not need to be in fight or flight mode all the time, I feel much more at ease with life, and I'm excited to go and do like a whole bunch of other stuff as well. And the important part here is that I'm still here. I'm in one piece, and the creations that I've made, like, I'm not gonna call them mistakes, the creations that I've made throughout these last few weeks, like, each and every one of them is beautiful in its own way. And I want to say that the takeaway from this is that, like, I'm beautiful in my own way, you're beautiful in your own way, and knowing that, like, with me, my body and my mind and my soul, actually, like, there are different seasons for pretty much everything that I do, but I am beautiful in different ways with each and every season that I go through. And holding on to that is hopefully going to give me the confidence to keep going, and knowing that one thing that I can do is continue with, like, my sacred ceremonies that I do every single day, and knowing that, especially with the visual representation of how I want to show up in the world on that day, knowing that I can choose to highlight a different part of me on that day and still be the same physical person is okay. If I want to highlight a different feature, that is totally okay. I'm so proud of how far I've come on this healing journey, and the fact that I have the opportunity to help so many others as well on theirs is incredible. Like, I love that I'm already inspiring people to be better, and hearing that people enjoy seeing my content, hearing my content is insane. Like, I didn't think that I would get that sort of feedback, but yeah, like, I love it, and I'm in so much gratitude. Like, I'm in that space of just, like, my own gratitude bubble. So if you come across this, thank you for listening, thank you for being here, thank you for being with me, thank you for spending time with me. Thank you so much. So that is pretty much all I wanted to say for today, and as always, I would love to invite you to have a chat with me if you want to just say hey, or if you feel like you want to dive in deeper, feel free to explore my website. That's linked in the description, and you could also say hey to me on my socials, and I've also got my Instagram handle linked at the bottom of the description. So yeah, if you feel like you want to come say hey, I'm ready and waiting for you. So I'm so excited to actually talk to some of you. But yeah, thank you ever so much, and I will catch you in the next one.